right now is very progressive, but we're losing wicket back and taking by the keeper. Vassal, Clark is going with slip, point, cover, extra cover, and a deep long on. Clark again rubbing the ball in his fingers. Runs away from the Talbot and to bowl to Vassal. Short to length and Vassal's right at the back foot and plays it back out away from the Talbot and to bowl to Vassal. And Vassal is back on the back foot again, playing defensively. Ball trickles out to the vacant point region and it's the end of the over. Up to wicket and bowl. Outside the off stopper that was driven to a point region and the batsman cross for an in signal. Which will move on to 79 for 4. Samson again from the commentary box end and with bowling to the right hand pass. Vassal plays it down leg side and they think about a single and that's all they will get as a ball without into the short mid on region and the batsman cross for you see. Let's bring the right-handed Simon to take strike. Samson from the commentary box and to bowl to the right-handed Simon. Simon gets back and cracks up backward of point and they cross for a quick single and the ball being chased down to the boundary there by Timmy and retrieved. And we'll move on to 79. Samson again to bowl to Vassal. And Vassal plays that one down to the short third man. And the batsman decided against a single. Score remain on 81 for 4. Samson blew him quick, more shorter run. Runs away to bowl to Vassal. And Vassal is forward defensively, no chance of a run. See Joseph from Lynn, Peter Williams from vacant mid-on region. All right, beautiful day here at Remy Park. Colorful crowd. All the people, all the fans are trickling down to see the finishing end of this exciting day cricket here between New York and Boston. Vassal and Simon makes their way back to the wicket. First skipper and vice skipper of the Mass Day Cricket League. And they will be trying to apply themselves and get this thing on the road. Boston looking exactly somewhere around 100 runs at this time to win. Looking to the right of the commentary box, we see players like Mr. Joseph Newton, Mr. Brian. We see a little guy from the Highland. Come over here and talk to the commentary. I'm here to say it loud that everybody can hear you.
I'd like to know how many runs Buffon got today.
He played aggressive shots there, some shots. He scored at least 14 runs and it was 3 boundaries. And it's going to be Clark again to continue. Plenty from the Talbot end to bowl to the right-handed Simon. Simon has got a slip, gully, cocktail cover, deep mid-up wicket, and Ahmed Clarks again run away from the Talbot end to bowl to the right-handed Simon on his way up to wicket and bowl. And Simon turns it off his pad, takes about a quick single as good hustle here by Fassel and Bassman take a quick single. Screw move on to 82 for 4. Let's bring the right-handed Fassel to take strike from Clark. For Clark. Fassel is got a slip. Basically the same field. Runs away again. Tall, skinny, right-handed bowler. That one shot and it turns up his down to the fine leg, short fine leg, and his ball is fielded by field. Batsman changes by the pick a single. Screw win and 83 for 4. Clark again runs away to bowl to Fassel, and Fassel's forward defensive. Get back on the back foot and push down the weight, fielded by the bowler himself. No chance of a run. Boston a very good stand from these two at the wicket at this time as Clark runs away again to bowl to. Short delivery down the leg side. It's wide delivery signal by umpire Butcher. That ball is down the leg side and screw on to 85 for 4. Clarky, short delivery, wide down the leg side and turns around again, runs the ball to Fassel. And the one actually a short delivery and still try to pull it actually towards mid-wicket, and luckily for him the ball.
As soon as I toss the card, I started my video.
Clark again from the Talbot end to bowl to Fassel on his way up to wicket and bowl, and that one beats Fassel outside the off stump and is taken by the keeper, and it's end of the over. And
in come Samaru from the pavilion end. Bowl and Simon plays him square on the offside around 1, and the Saw will win it because Red Hat there from cover runs around and cuts it off. That moves the total on to 85 for 4. Samaru again comes in. This time he bowled the Fassel down the leg side. Fassel turns it off his legs. Well fielded there by Clark. And there's no run. The field, a short third man, a square cover, an extra cover mid-off. And Samaru comes in bowl and this time he strokes into the vacant mid-off area. Deep mid-off comes in and field and is a single. Take the total on to 86 for 4. And Fassel moves on his individual score as Samaru comes in now. Bowl Simon. Simon is forward defensive, very watchful. Looking across at the Talbot Street end, I can see a minivan look like a Verizon van driving by as Samaru comes in bowl. Simon come forward, it runs off down to the deep backward square. Williams, that's Philip Williams comes around and field and there's no run. The field, a third man, square cover, extra cover, mid-on, a square leg, a short leg slip, and this time he plays him up so they run 1, they pick down the second, and they're coming back for the second. Fassel lead the third, and they're coming through, and then he's going to be 3 more runs to the total, and that take the total on to 89 for 4. And it's a good time to tell you here that Boston needed another 97 run for victory with 6 wickets in hand. And I think this is the 18th over, so they have maybe another 22 over to make it. And to me, that's they are in very good position at the moment if they can keep their wicket. And you have the captain, Fassel, and the vice captain, Simon at the cream. Simon, very experienced, a lot of talent. He likes to stroke the ball through the outside, also the inside. Batting today is white flappy hat. As in come Clark from the Talbot Avenue end, comes in, ball to Simon, and this time Simon is back and across and plays it into the outside. A square cover, extra cover, mid-off. A short backward square, more like a leg gully. A square leg, a mid-wicket, and a mid-on. As Clark turn, comes in up to the wicket, ball to Simon. Simon is in behind it, plays it up the wicket. Clark shy at the bowler's end, but the batsman wasn't attempting any single. And mid-on comes around and backed it up. Clark again. From the Talbot Street end, comes in, bowl, and Simon played this one through mid-wicket. They run one, but a very good feeling there by Timmy. Cuts it off, and that take the total on to 91. 91 for 4. I think we are in the 19th over. As Income Clark turns, young fast bowler from Jamaica comes in and bowl to Simon. Simon is back. No, Fazil should say. Back and plays it into the inside. And Thomas runs. A square cover, extra cover, mid-off, mid-on, mid-wicket, square leg, and a leg gully. As Clark comes in, bowl, and this time Fazil plays in through the inside around one, it coming back for the second, and it was an easy 2 runs. And that takes the total onto 93 for 4. 93 for 4, I think this is the 20. We are in the 20th over. I think that's a very good score. They needed another 86 for victory. That's a very good score for me. Another 90 for victory. Income Clark comes in now. This time very good strong. Off the back foot, plays it square through the outside. And this goes away as umpire Butcher sits down now. 4 runs. 4 runs for Simon, for Fazil, as he was back at the cross and slapped it. This reminds me of the old great Davaskar. He loved to play stroke like that. That takes the total onto 101. Ladies and gentlemen, the Boston 97. The Boston scored 97 for 4. And that was the end of the over, and it will be Samaru again from the pavilion end, bowling with a southeast wind behind him, and they're blowing across the ground, and bowling with a 5-4 field, 5 on the outside and 4 on the end. Comes in, bowl to Simon. Simon have to drop the bat on it. That one looked like he did something off the wicket. And Simon dropped the bat on it. He runs out into the inside. And mid-wicket comes in and fields. The skipper is making an adjustment to the field. He's bringing around the mid a little wider. And Samaru comes in and bowl, and Simon stroked it into the outside. Into the cover region for an easy single. They walked it, actually, and that brought the total onto 98. 98 for 4. 98 for 4. And Samaru turns, comes in to bowl to Fazil. Shot. Fazil spears this one. What a lovely shot. Over cover, a square cover head for 4. Off the back foot. And lean and slapped it. And umpire Victor signal 4 runs.
Did you get it, Ali?
Yeah.
4 more to the total, and that brings up the 100. 102 Boston. And let's hear a round of applause from the crowd here. And the 100 comes up. Needed another 100. Needed another 84 for win. With 20 overs to go, I don't think that is impossible. because Puzzle, the skipper, is batting very well indeed. As Samaru comes in again, Bowl and Puzzle dug that one out. You know, as an old-time cricketer, I am very suspicious of Puzzle's arm. You know, as he comes in again, Bowl, and this time the wicketkeeper did some work there. Pretty neat job, but umpire Butcher wasn't interested. And the Samaru again turns. Bowl, and this time Faster come forward and plays it on the outside to short mid-wicket. Umpire Victor Walker told him that was the last ball of you over. So it's a good time to tell you right now that the score here is 102 for 4. Needed another 84 runs. And how many are back there? With another 21 over, needed another 84 runs. You can do the math. 4 runs and over, and that's what we needed. 4 runs per over. As Clark preparing up to the wicket, now the ball to Simon. Short. Simon is hit and the pad. I think he played it into his pad. And there was no run. The wicketkeeper comes inside and retrieve. And toss the ball to Midan. And Midan toss it back to Clark. Young, lanky, fast bowler from Jamaica. Turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 up to the wicket. And this time Simon slapped it into the outside, but it's only going to be a single. And it goes straight to the deep cover fielder. And Fazil, always on the alert, called Simon for the single, and it was on. That takes the total to 103 for 4. Clark bowling with some intelligence up to the wicket. Bowl and Fazil is forward defensive. The bowler is self-field. That to just confirm what I'm saying, that he's bowling with some form of intelligence, forcing the batsman on the back foot. He has some pace to his delivery, and he's bowling just a little bit short. As much to force them on the back foot. As Clark comes in now to bowl to Fazil. And this time Fazil drives at him down to the third man boundary. They run one, and that's all will be in it. Because someone is down behind the boundary. That takes the total down to $104,000.
That's why they bring in the big guns.
For 4.
They're trying to buy some cheap.
Needed another 82. With 20 overs remaining. As in comes Clark up to the wicket. Ball to Simon, and Simon plays it out into the outside. And there is no run. The field, on the outside we have a leg gully, square leg, man beside the square leg umpire. Mid wicket, who is like 1/3 way to the boundary, and a mid on. A wide mid off, a cover, extra cover, a square cover, and this time Simon tried to pull and he's up in the air and he's out caught. Very good bowling there by Clark. You know, very good bowling. Bowling just about short of a length. Forcing the batsman and their back was caught by the wicketkeeper after the bowling of Clark. Who I mentioned is bowling very well indeed. And it's Timmy will be bowling right arm, slow medium, over the wicket. 104 for 5. As Timmy, playing for New York, comes in, bowl, and this time Fazil is down the leg side. Umpire Victor signal a wide. Fazil tried to swing that one, but didn't get a touch. And umpire Victor signal a wide. Timmy, right arm, slow medium, comes in, ball, and Father swing this one with authority. Deep backward of scare. They run one, they think you're enough the second, and umpire Victor signal 4. 4 more run to the total. And that take the total to 108, 109 for 5. 109, need another 77 run for victory. With 20 over left to go. 5 wickets in hand. It's anybody's game. But Skipper Fazal is still there. Batting very sensible indeed. And with the support of Radish, I think anything can happen. As Timmy comes in now to bowl to Fazal. Up to the wicket. Bowl, and Fazal hit this one through mid-wicket. They run one, and they're thinking about the second. And I can see Williams giving up the chase. Umpire Victor signal 4. 4 more round there for Fazal. And that takes the total onto 113 for 5. 113 for 5. Needed another 73 run for victory. With a lot of overs to spare. Runs is coming very, very swift now. And it was Thomas again from the pavilion end, known as Timmy, to bowl to Fazal. Captain for this Boston team. Take his stance as in comes Timmy up to the wicket. Ball and Fazal choke this one easily into the offside. Cross for a single. And that take the total to 140. 114 for 5. Needed another 72 run for victory. It's not impossible. Fazal batting very intelligently indeed. You know that the burden is on his shoulder, and as he's facing his first delivery, brushing his pad, look around on the hand side as Thomas comes in now to bowl to him. Up to the wicket, boom. And Radish tried to turn this off his leg. Let's see what umpire signal. They run one, they're coming back for the second, and umpire Victor signal wide. Wide. That take the total to 117 for 5. As Timmy, slow medium, come up to, oh, and he stopped. Umpire Victor signal dead ball. Radish batting in his maroon helmet. As Timmy up to the wicket, bowl, and this time he turns him square at the wicket on the hand side, and he's easily off the mark. He's easily off the mark, and that take the Boston total up to 118. Needed another 68 for victory. And that over was a very expensive over. 8 and 3, 11 and 112. And I think he still have 2 more balls to bowl. As in comes Timmy now to bowl to Fazal. And Fazal play this one over third man. Umpire Victor signal now. 4 runs. 4 more runs to the total. 121. 121 for 5. Very, very expensive over. That's gone 16 out of the over so far. And still more balls leave us. Timmy comes in again. Ball to Fazal. Oh my goodness, and Fazal's drive this one into the outside. The ball bumps into the ground. That slows it up. 2 more runs to the total. 123 for 5. 18 run off this over. A very expensive over for New York. And I think the skipper have to have a regret. 124 for 5. Needed 100 and another 62 run for victory. And it's time now to hand you over to English for some further commentary.
Thank you very much, brother, for coming here, Finley. Thank you. Score 124 for 5, chasing a score of 186. Colorful year day here at Rugby Park. Commentary is being brought to you by Crystal Reality, Phillips Courier Service, and his Tropical Bakery. And all the sponsors are Buffon Sporting Goods for the best in cricket gears in Boston. See Buffon for sporting gears. And it's gonna be Clark to continue. Clark will continue from the Talbot end to bowl to Ronson, left-handed batsman. We keep standing back, deep mid-wicket, long off, long on. Man back with a square as Clark runs away on the Talbot end. Short delivery, and that one is played out into the onside. No chance of a run. Score mean on 124. Score mean on 124 for 5. Colorful day here at Rugby Park as Clark again short of a length and it's played out in the mid-off region and it's fielded by short mid-wicket and no chance of a run. Vassal is at the non-strikers end, playing the captain innings as Clark runs away from the Talbot end to bowl to the right hand. That ball drops on the pad. Wrapped on the pad, not out, says umpire Butcher, showing that the ball was hit high above the pad as Clark again turns around, runs up to wicket and bowl. And that one is turned off down to the back of the square leg and think about the singles, and Vassal says no. He's blowing with cover, extra cover, mid-off, mid-wicket. Clark again runs away on the Talbot end. One is pulled by Samson, but never get hold of it, and it didn't carry. And it's being fielded by Samson. And a shot square leg and no chance of a run. Score remain on 124 for 5. Clark again from the Talbot end up to Thomas and forward defensively plays it down. Good delivery from Clark and a good over and defensively, and both batsmen cut first in the wicket of the wicket. Boston in reply to New York 185 is 124 for 5. And we got Peter Paulo, the Conway supporter. His man is here to see today. He's still in the pavilion and he's not giving up.
Most of my man them is from Conway.
All right. All right. Well said, Peter. It's a bowling change. Walwyn is going to be bowling from the commentary box and he'll be bowling to the right-handed Vassal. He's got a long off, a long on, a deep mid-wicket. A man back with a square. And a man on the rear leg boundary as Walwyn makes some adjustment in the field And he's asking his backward point third man to go a little finer. And I guess he will bowling. Seems to be like he's bowling a rather leg spinner or off spin up to wicket and bowl. And that one is dabbed down the leg side there, and the batsman cross for quick single. Score move on to 125 for 5. Fassel just dab that one down and just bring Ramos to take strike. Let's bring the left-handed bash to take strike.
You're right. You're left.
Bad win again from the commentary box and to bowl to the left-handed. And it's plays down leg side, retrieved by the keeper, no chance of run. Wide delivery signal by umpire Perch. Score move on to 126 for 5. And Boston gingerly chasing down the score of 185 by New York. Edwin from the commentary box in to bowl to the left-handed right. And one is well pitched up and is forward defensively, killing. And that ball was given a lot of air by Edwin, and never been tempted, and it played defensively. And there is some again from the commentary box and up to the left-handed Chavez, and he turns him off his style. They take for a quick single. The ball being chased to the square leg region, and the batsman cross for single. Score move on to 127 for 5. Yes, Papa Gilly has been stopped by in the commentary box here. Papa Gilly is known to be a former radio personality in the Boston area. Works on a few radio station himself, and nevertheless, we'll be talking to Papa Gilly as the day goes on. Hadwin again from the commentary box and to bowl to Fassel. Fassel swings that one. Beautiful shot. Beautiful shot. High over top. That one just Fassel just get down under. He just pull that one over the mid-wicket boundary for 6. Beautiful shot executed by Fassel. That's what you call a easy, elegant shot there by Fassel. And that was it high and hard down to the deep mid-wicket boundary. Score move on to 130. 130 for 5. Beautiful shot there from Fassel. And Boston needed 56 runs more, chasing the score of 180. 186. Edwin again, bowling with deep mid-wicket, long off, long on, extra cover, again, and he bowled. And he swing that one down to the boundary again, the ball down to the boundary. And the ball has been hit over the boundary, again by Fassel. And 6 runs signaled by the deep mid-wicket bowler. And the score move on to 136. 136. 136 for 5. And Fassel is in the drive. Fassel is playing an extra ordinary innings here. Good batting there from Fassel, the skipper's innings, and is really attacking the bowlers from all in the wicket. Edwin again to the bowl to the right-handed Fassel, who is really in his driver's seat. And Fassel drive that one out into the extra cover region and feel it there, and it's the end of the over. Again, we thank all quite a few times for wide delivery, and Vassal is signaling to the pavilion that the team needs some water. Clock again. That ball is turned off by Ramos into the region, and the batsman think about a single, decide against it, and Bash turns it off his pads and into the onside, and it's fielded by the fielder there and no chance of a run. Score remain on 140 for 5. Batsman to come, Andre Descent and Donovan Blake. That one was swinging. Swinging makes no contact, taken by the keeper.
So, hey, I joined Nafis.
Bash swings outside the off stumps, makes no contact, taking clean by the keeper. Bash has got long off, long on. A man back with a square. Clock again from Talbot end to bowl to the right hand with Bash. And Bash plays just one. That ball makes a little height of the wicket, and Paul gets on his toes and played it back down the wicket. No chance of a run. Faisal is out there. On strikers end. He's on 43. As Bash takes strike again from the right hand lead. Clark. Again, Bash is forward defensive. No chance of a run. Feeling by the bowler himself. And the ball, as he walks back to his crease, rubbing the ball on his fingers. Colorful day here at Franklin Field Oval. The stand packed to capacity. Colorful crowd. There's no space in the parking lot for parking. All the fans are jam-packed here watching the evening procedure again. That one is placed officially again by Clark. Makes a little height of the wicket. And as a plane makes its way down to thirds. You're located in the New York here at 917-941-5328, 917-751-6879, 917-371-5028. And that ball was driven by Vassal down to the cover region, and they cross for easy to bowl to Vassal. And Vassal swing that one down to the boundary, high and hard over the top, and that one is hit over the top for 6. Bash hit high and hard over. Backward point, and the score move on to 147. Bash again. That one is driven down on the offside, and the cross was single. Score move on to 148. He's gonna be barreling to bowl to the right handed Vassal, who's on 44. On his way up to wicket and bowl. And Vassal is forward defensively. No chance of a run. And down to the boundary. And that's his 50. That's his 50. That's his 50. That's his 50. Well played, 50 by Vassal. That one is on 44, and he hit that one high and hard onto the long on boundary for 6. And 50 glorious runs played by the skipper here this afternoon, entertaining the crowd with a very tremendous knock, playing shots all across the wicket. And he has really applied himself as a skipper and giving the plane that keeps it in his. Again, it's getting Edwin again from the commentary box end to bowl to Vassal. And Vassal get back and plays it back, and it's fielded by the bowler himself. And it's the end of the over.
For 5. Needed another 22 runs for victory, as I said. With the skipper, he's on 50. And Bash is giving him a very good support. And it will be Clark from the Talbot Avenue end as a pretty MBTA bus driving by on the Talbot Avenue there. It will be Clark preparing to bowl to Bash. Bash batting is maroon helmet, bowl, and this one is down the leg side. Umpire Butcher, signal a wide. Boston needed another 21 runs. Total is 155 for 5.
Good match.
We welcome you here. That play started a little bit late. Another 31 for victory. Play started a little late today as Clark comes in bold to Bash. Bash is in behind it and plays it out into the outside. And there is no run. And at this moment I think it's a great pleasure for me to congratulate the president of the Mars State Cricket League, Mr. Jordan, for his excellent job he is doing. As Clark comes in now, ball to Bash, and Bash is forward defensive into the end side, and there is no run. Mr. Jordan, young, vibrant, eloquent young man, have a lot of talent. As president, we could see the changes that he brought to the Mars State Cricket League already. Congratulations, Mr. Jordan. As Clark goal and Bash swing down the leg side, umpire Butcher signal wide. 30 more runs for victory. 156 for 5. Father signaling that he need a drink. Father signaling that he need a drink, and I hope somebody will give him a drink in the next over. As Clark comes in now to bowl to Bash, and Bash plays him backward of square there, the run one, and there was a hesitation, and ended up to be an easy single. 157 for 5. Needed another 29 runs for victory. Young Clark bowling from the Talbot Street Avenue and comes in to bowl for Fazil. Fazil is on 50. As Clark comes in, bowl and Fazil clear him this time. Backward off point. Into the boundary it goes now. 4 runs. 4 runs. Lovely shot, man passer. Off the back hook and just within no sculling. And you have no slip. He just teared that one. And he just raced away into the boundary for 4. 161. Need another 25 runs for victory. Clark comes in, ball to Fazil. Fazil drives him into the outside. I think he tried to pull it rather more than hit it. But he was beaten by the space of the ball and he played it out into the outside. Good ball in there from Clark. Tried to force the batsman and their back foot. As Clark comes in now, running away, and he was stopped by the batsman who walked across. Clark wipe his streak, turns 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 up to the wicket. Bowl and this time Fazil hits him over wide mid wicket. 4 run signal by umpire Butcher. 4 more runs to the total. That makes the total 165. Yeah, right. It would be a miracle for New York to pull this one off. Okay. But you never say never. Never say never. There's a change in the ball in here from the pavilion end. Ball on there. To a chance. And he didn't. So anyway, 1 more run to the total. That takes the total up to 166. As in come Marshall to bowl to Fazil. And Fazil hit him into the ear and in the cover and he's out caught. Caught by Thomas in the cover. And he goes. Fazil goes. Bowl Marshall. Caught Thomas for 50. And a very good knock. And you never say never. Another 20 run needed